Dear student, how are you? I hope you are well. In your previous class, you learned about the nucleic acid. Today, we learn a new topic. For that reason, at first we want to know about the two scientists. Do you know them? Yes, they are Watson and Crick. Do you know this picture? Yes, this is DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. This DNA can carry heredital characteristics. It can control all the biological activities of cell. It can be capable of replication and mutation. Myself, Somaresh Mondol, Senior Lecturer, Department of Biology, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. From this class, we can describe the physical characteristics of DNA. We can draw the physical figure of DNA. We can write down the biological significance of DNA. At last, we can differentiate between DNA and RNA. DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. In 1869, at first invented nucleic acid. In 1953, Watson and Crick introduced double helix model of DNA. According to their structure of double helix model of DNA, the physical structure of DNA has the following features. For that reason, at first, we have to draw the physical structure of DNA. So, let's start draw the figure of DNA. Let's start to draw the physical structure of DNA. In this case, at first we have to draw a single strand of DNA. This one is the single strand of DNA, and this one is the another strand of DNA. We have to remove this section. We know that adenine attached with thymine by 2 hydrogen bond, guanine attached with cytosine by 3 hydrogen bond, thymine attached with adenine by 2 hydrogen bond, and cytosine attached with guanine by 3 hydrogen bond. When this nitrogenous base attached with sugar, then it is known as nucleoside. Known as nucleoside. When this nucleoside attached with phosphate, then it is known as nucleotide. This strand is known as 3 prime, 5 prime strand, and this one is the 5 prime, 3 prime strand. Now, we can easily describe this double helix model of DNA. If you observe this double helix model of DNA, you can see that DNA is a double strand base nucleic acid. Double strand base nucleic acid. And first strand is 3 prime, 5 prime, and another strand is 5 prime, 3 prime. These two strands are anti-parallel to each other. This double helix model of DNA seems to be a coil-shaped stairs. Coil, also known as groove. So, it seems to be a coil shaped stairs. If we describe this physical structure of DNA into 2 points, first one is coil or groove, another one is stairs. First, coil. The length of each coil is 34 angstrom. The length of each coil is 34 angstrom. In each coil, there are present 10 nucleotides. That means adenine, sugar and phosphate. When nitrogenous base, adenine is one type of nitrogenous base. When adenine attached to sugar, then it is known as nucleoside. When this nucleoside attached to phosphate, then it is known as nucleotide. There are 10 nucleotides present in each coil, and in each coil the length of each coil is 34 angstrom. So distance between one nucleotide to another nucleotide is 3.4 angstrom. Each coil produce from right to left and open this coil from left to right. The diameter of this coil is 20 angstrom. In each coil or groove, there are present 25 hydrogen bonds. If we count 3 to 5, 8, 10, 13, 15, 18, 20, 23, 25. So in each coil there are present 25 hydrogen bond and 20 nitrogenous base. This is all about the coil. So the length of this coil is 34 angstrom. The radius of this coil is 20 angstrom. In each coil there are present 10 nucleotides, and distance between one nucleotide to another nucleotide is 3.4 angstrom. In each coil there are present 25 hydrogen bond and 20 nitrogenous base. Next, the stairs. This portion seems to be the stairs. The two sides of this stair they are present two handle of stairs, and this handle is known as stand, and they are anti-parallel. These two stands are anti-parallel, and this stand is produced by sugar and phosphate, and these stairs are produced by nitrogenous base. Nitrogenous base are two types. We know that nitrogenous base are two types. In our previous class we learned about this nitrogenous base: adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. These nitrogenous base are two types: purine and pyrimidine. Adenine and guanine are purine base, cytosine and thymine are pyrimidine base. When this nitrogenous base attached with sugar, then it is known as nucleoside. When this nucleoside attached with phosphate, then it is known as nucleotide. By create bond in between this nucleotide, create a polynucleotide chain. This polynucleotide chain is regarded as a single strand of DNA. When these two opposite strand, that means 3 prime 5 prime strand and 5 prime 3 prime strand bonded by hydrogen bond, then it is known as double helix model of DNA. I think we can now easily describe the physical structure of DNA. Biological significance of DNA. DNA can replicate itself at the time of cell division. DNA can synthesize protein for the cell division. DNA also can carry heredital or biological information of cell. Structure of DNA can be changed by the process of mutation, and mutation is the main element of phylogenesis. This DNA can send biological information to the another cell. Now we have to differentiate between DNA and RNA. We can easily differentiate between DNA and RNA. First of all, physical structure. Physical structure of DNA is double strand base and RNA is single strand chain. Chemical structure, DNA produced by deoxyribose sugar, phosphate and nitrogenous base. Nitrogenous base are adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine. In RNA produced by ribose sugar, phosphate and nitrogenous base. Nitrogenous base are adenine. Instead of thymine, here present uracil, guanine and cytosine. Next point, types. DNA has no type and RNA are 5 types. First of all, mRNA, messenger RNA, tRNA, transfer RNA, gRNA, genetical RNA, rRNA, ribosomal RNA, and last of all, minor RNA. Generate or multiplication. DNA produced from DNA by the process of replication. RNA produced from DNA. Next, where found? This DNA basically found in chromosome and less amount found in mitochondria and chloroplast. RNA found in chromosome, cytoplasm, ribosome and nucleolus. Next point, function. It bears the heredital characteristics. It can synthesize protein. That's all about the physical structure of DNA. I think you can now easily draw the physical structure of DNA. Also you can describe the physical structure of DNA. If you fail to understand this class, please contact your subject teacher. Now, today's homework is we have to draw the physical structure of DNA. You have to write down the physical structure of DNA. Also, you have to differentiate between DNA and RNA. Thank you everybody.